Welcome back to the second half of the Inter-American Dialogues leadership of the America Awards Gala. ¿Qué tal estuvo la cena, rica? The dessert is amazing, right? Very good. Very, very, very nice. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce the Honorable Pierre Pettigrew, who served as Canada's Minister of Foreign Affairs and as Minister of International Trade. He has led Canadian trade missions to China, India, Russia, Germany, Algeria, Morocco, South Africa, Nigeria, Mexico, and elsewhere. Is there any country left? Yeah, I think there is. Last August, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau named Mr. Pettigrew as his special envoy to the Canada-European Union Comprehensive Economic and Trade Agreement. This was a deal that overcame headline-grabbing last-minute opposition in Belgium. International Trade Minister Chrystia Freeland said Mr. Pettigrew brings with him a lifetime of international experience and a profound dedication to public service. Skills that clearly helped seal the deal and enable the Prime Minister to sign the agreement with Europe less than a month ago, despite the anti-trade sentiments taking hold the world over and a little bit closer to home, too. Mr. Pettigrew is currently Executive Advisor at Deloitte. Welcome.
Muchas gracias, Maria Elena. Que amable. Thank you so very much. I'm delighted to be here today. I've been, as Maria Elena was mentioning, traveling a great deal between our hemisphere and the European Union in the past few months. And when we finally got the okay to sign that trade deal, Carla and I were just exchanging. We love trade. We like trade. We think it's fantastic. And when we signed that agreement, and when the Prime Minister signed the agreement a few weeks ago, I had the distinct impression that it was probably, unfortunately, one of the last important trade agreements that would be signed for a while. Because, you know, I have it's always good news and bad news in this world. What I have seen in Europe is that people who don't like trade are growing. And in the European continent, I have heard things that I haven't thought I would have heard when I was a young student myself in Europe. I studied in England, you know, after the Brexit vote in June and everything that is going on. I'm hearing a number of opinions on the European side that have absolutely frightened me, and I see these ideas going all over the place. But I am so pleased that with the Inter-American Dialogue and with my Deloitte practice, because we're integrating Deloitte Canada and Deloitte Chile in one firm, I spend a lot of time in the Americas, and all of those ideas that I see popping up and that I had to fight on behalf of Canada to get the Canada-European Trade Agreement is in retreat in South America and Central America. And I am so pleased to see that those ideas are in retreat in our Latin American countries, and hope very, very much that we can contribute with the excellent work, and I salute Michael Shifter for the excellent work that the dialogue is doing. We need facts, and the dialogue will be proving and demonstrating with facts, helping people to make the right policy decisions. But I mean, both the CETA and all kinds of elements that have happened lately has brought a lot of attention from Americans on Canada. I want to tell you, I've been hearing tonight many people who have said before, and I was so glad to hear tonight that most people don't think it's a time for walls, but it's a time for bridges. I want to reassure everyone here that I will make sure that despite the vast attention of many into Canada right now, we will not build a wall. And we won't get anyone to pay for it. I must say that I owe to the BMW Foundation some of my experience between between the Americas and Europe, because I have had a long and cherished association with a transatlantic dialogue that is sponsored by the BMW Foundation. So this is my legway to introduce you Ludwig Willisch, who was named president and CEO of the BMW North America in 2011, and has been head of the Americas for the BMW Group since 2012. He is responsible for markets in the United States, Canada, and Mexico, and sales, marketing, and distribution in Latin America and the Caribbean. Mr. Willisch previously oversaw sales of BMW and Mini automobiles in 28 European markets outside of Germany. He began his career at the company in 1996 as manager of the BMW branch in Düsseldorf and went on to manage local sales subsidiaries in Germany, Japan, and Sweden before being named CEO of the specialized high-performance division of the BMW Group based in Munich. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the recipient of the 2016 Inter-American Dialogue Award for Corporate Social Responsibility, Herr Ludwig Willisch.
We almost forgot about the award. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your attention. Thank you, Pierre, for your introduction. And many thanks for the Inter-American Dialogue for recognizing the BMW Group with its Leadership for the Americas Award. I'd also like to congratulate my fellow award recipients this evening, Dr. Vanessa van Linden and CAF President Enrique Garcia. It's a very pleasure to be in such distinguished company. Ladies and gentlemen, as the head of the region Americas, it's an honor to represent the BMW Group in recognition for our commitment to the present and the future of the Americas. For more than 40 years, long-term thinking and corporate responsibility have been at the heart of the BMW Group's commitment to this region. Last year, BMW of North America marked its 4th decade in the United States, and since this time, our company's footprint has grown across the entire Americas region. From the 80s through the 90s, we have established our presence in Canada, Mexico, Brazil, and Argentina. We also expanded our importer network across the entire region. In 1994, we began producing our first vehicles in America. Our plant in South Carolina has since grown to become BMW Group's single largest production facility in the world. In 2009, we began producing carbon fiber used in our vehicles at our Moses Lake, Washington joint venture plant. In 2014, our new production plant in Santa Catarina, Brazil began producing vehicles. And just last month, our plant in Manaus, Brazil began building motorcycles at the first 100% BMW Group-owned motorcycle plant outside of Germany. Finally, work is well underway in San Luis Potosí, Mexico, to build a world-class BMW Group production facility that will start building vehicles in 2019. The plan is actually to build 150,000 cars annual at that plant to begin with. In addition, the BMW Group has established centers of competency in the Americas for design, innovation, technology, and mobility services that will prepare us for the future. With all of this growth, we've become an intimate part of the fabric in every country where we do business, providing jobs, economic vitality, and promoting important values as a responsible corporate citizen. This recognition comes at an important milestone for the BMW Group. 2016 marks our company's global 100th anniversary. Unlike most anniversaries that look at the past, we've chosen to look forward and present our vision of future mobility. As we mark this occasion, it is evident from our actions the vital importance of the Americas for our success and vision of future mobility. Long-term thinking and a commitment to corporate social responsibility are cornerstones in the foundation for our collective success. And engagement is the bonding element. It is this engagement that strengthens our networks and promotes the exchange of ideas with key influential stakeholders across the Americas. Ideas that promote solutions for improving trade and development of new markets. Ideas that promote clean energy and new transportation solutions. And ideas that promote economic growth and social well-being. Through collective dialogue and partnerships, we're able to understand challenges and opportunities and how we can be a force of positive change across the Americas. As one example, our partnership has allowed us to establish a strong foundation for premium electric mobility in the Americas for today and the future. It is part of why the BMW Group has been recognized by the Dow Jones Sustainability Index every year since its inception in 1999. Ladies and gentlemen, your commitment to engage in productive dialogue as key stakeholders of government, civil society, and business is greatly valued. We share similar goals, including stable democratic governance in which trade and free enterprise can flourish. This brings about prosperity with social equity, all within the context of environmental and social sustainability. I would like to conclude by emphasizing our strong and unwavering commitment to our partnership now and in the future. Again, on behalf of all of us at BMW Group, we are deeply honored to receive this Leadership of the Americas Award. We look forward to continue this dialogue to help shape the future for the next 100 years. Thank you very much.